Here
Hey,
we are. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hi everyone. We are live
hi.
for the Ravenscry live chat. Today we have another special guest right here.
Hey there.
Welcome to Hell of IGNEA.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How are you, Hell?
I'm all right. Just out of coronavirus here, so for me
Well,
it's like the best days of my life because I spent 2 weeks at home and ill, and now I'm much better. So yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Good,
wow.
good.
Great. So
Yeah.
you are experimenting life again.
Yes.
That's great. Instead, we are in lockdown for the second time. So until at least the 3rd of December.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
not
it's
a
not
great.
that strict here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the number of cases is growing every day, so we can be with the
Mm-hmm.
lockdown anything now.
Yeah.
And what
Uh,
about you guys, Fede and Julia? How are you?
um, I'm good. I'm pale as always, as you can see from my skin. I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I'm drinking water, and yeah, I'm great. I don't know how to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, man. Don't worry. That's
I'm
okay.
funny. I'm happy. Whatever. Enjoy the life. And
If you're happy, that's good.
You should do something
you,
different.
what?
Whiskey.
What, Julia?
You should drink something different.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Orange juice. I don't know. Maybe in the next live chat. I like so much water. Yeah. Yeah. What are you drinking now?
Coffee?
Oh. Yeah. Maybe because I'm not drink coffee in the morning. I'm so pale like this. I don't know. Maybe I have to wake up in a better way next Monday, next morning. Yeah.
Maybe you sleep too much.
Maybe it could be the answer. Yeah. I sleep too much. Yeah. That's I like sleep. Guys.
Yeah, we know.
Or maybe you drink too much in the night.
I don't think so, but yeah. No. I don't
Anyway,
know.
guys, we are not here
Yeah.
to talk about Federico.
Me. Yeah.
His life.
I'm not important.
Interesting.
Go on. We have a guest, right?
Not all. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm fine too.
Great.
Yeah, good.
Great.
Go on, Mauro.
So, Hel, you're talking about the situation back there in Ukraine? You can go out and do stuff, or
Yeah, we can go out, we can use transport. There are some events even happening here, but it's like, people have to be seated and they have to have space between them and all the things. But I don't know. Our government is trying to make things more strict, but, people go out and protest. And I don't know. So it's like very strange, and there are cities where people are more obedient, and there are cities where people, break all the rules. So
yeah.
I think it depends on your surrounding. If you and your friends, I don't know, keep a distance, everything is all right for you. But like in general, not that good. I think people are very tired of all the lockdowns and all the things, and like in my personal opinion, if they should impose like more punishment for people who are breaking the rules, and then it's going to work. Yeah.
It is a little bit sad that it's necessary to punish people in order to.
Yeah. Yes, that is sad.
But okay, that's the situation. Of course, we we hope that we can come back to play live and do music with people. In the meantime, we try to keep company to people with this live chat and to do networking with the other bands. So I think it's a good opportunity in a way.
Yeah.
I do it as well on my YouTube channel, and I want to get back to the interviews that I've been doing with other guys as well. I have a little different format, but I mean, I totally understand you, and I think that right now is the best time for all the bands to connect, because we do it in any case. You know, when we're touring, we have all the chats on the backstage, and I really miss it.
These moments. Yeah.
Anyway,
right.
We have already some comments, right?
Right.
Yes, we have our friends Ibrahim Del Carme. Hi, my best friends. Hi, dear.
Hi. Hi, Ibrahim.
We have Matthew Lee Hansen. Morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning, Matthew.
Morning.
And I really don't know.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Can you read Russian?
Yes, of course. I speak Ukrainian, Russian. So.
Okay, can you read for us?
Ivan says hi. He's from Russia, and he says that Julia and Helle are wonderful as always.
Oh, I recognize him from the peak. So yeah.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Oh well, go on. We have a
lot of comments.
Yeah, Matt is one of our huge supporters. He is our patron and a very active person who always follows everything that we do. So Matt, hello.
Great, man.
Then we have Domenico Brunetto.
Hello.
Ciao, Domenico.
Make a belly cross Castañeda. 4 a.m. ready for the power of metal.
You are a hero, Mika Balikov. You are a hero.
And then we have Domenico Brunetto again. Live music will return with more power. Yes, we are sure about it.
We are sure. We are sure. Yeah. Oh, we have another.
Then we have Miranen. Greetings from Finland. Hi. Welcome.
Hi, Tommy.
Welcome.
Hey, man. Welcome.
A lot of friends here. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can start with our question. So let's go with the first one. Helle, when did you start singing and how?
Well, it's kind of complicated. I tried thinking about it, and I think that I've been singing since, I went to kindergarten, so I'm in preschool. And I was singing my songs. I was singing like the songs of other children. I mean, everything that was happening there. But then, I don't know, I stopped for some reason. And for quite a time, I wanted to play the piano. But my parents said that, it's not a serious thing to do and everything. And then when I was 14, I finally persuaded them to bring me to a music school. And but for some reason, they said that I should pick a guitar, not the piano, because, piano takes a lot of space at home. It's more complicated. You have to study longer and blah, blah, blah. So I agreed for the guitar. And for quite a time, I was studying classical guitar, but of course, if you're at music school, you're singing in a choir. And I think that I started properly singing when I was already good with my guitar, and we had, gatherings with friends. And in any case, you're having chats, you're drinking, you're singing, and all the things. So then, gradually, I was working with my laptop a lot, and I had problem with my wrists, and that's why, gradually, I just transitioned from guitar to singing. And yeah, so but I guess that like proper singing started when I started singing with IGNEA, because like this is when it became really regular, so to sing.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So we can say that an unfortunate event gives you the new path in your life. So from the guitar to the vocals.
Yes, exactly. Well, I believe that everything that happens with us is for the best. So maybe you don't realize it like
Yeah,
in the moment, but you know.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So when did you decide to become a professional singer, and which was the spark that brought you to this decision?
Well, to be honest, I don't consider myself a professional singer.
Why not?
Well, because I really have to learn a lot, and you know, sometimes people ask me if I could give some vocal lessons, and I always refuse because uh, I cannot even explain how I do it. And if you're a professional singer, you know how the sound is built and everything. So it's not the case in here. And I think of myself more as maybe a front woman of the band and the manager of the band, because I do all the management with IGNEA. But like in terms of professionalism with singing, I still have to learn a lot. So I can say maybe if we get back, you know, to regular touring and to be like, because right now we're staying at home and I really force myself to sing more regularly because like there is a lot of management stuff to do, and sometimes I just end like in the night and then there is no time for singing and everything. So, and I think that the fact that we're running our Patreon page and people are requesting me to do some song covers, it really pushes me like to sing more, and it's really cool. But I think that I'm really far away from calling myself a professional singer. But I hope that maybe in 5 years I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I totally get you. We always spoke about this subject with our guests, and we always end with to the conclusion that be a professional musician is more than a state of mind. So you decide to be a musician, and from that standpoint, every decision you make in your life is to arrive to that goal to become a musician. And so it's not about be paid to play, but it's more a decision that you make in your life. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. But like you know, in terms of professional singer, I think there are. I believe there are professional singers. These are people who have been studying the vocals, for example, like musical school, conservatory. They have been doing it for like the majority of their life. So of course they are professional singers. But like I said, like I wasn't studying properly. I I don't have like any education. I had few vocal lessons taken from several coaches, but I mean it's just not it's not a professional approach, so to say. But like I said, I want to get better at it. But yeah, of course it's your attitude, like, and if you're not calling yourself a professional, then you're not. If you are, maybe you are, and you have to prove like your skills and everything. So
Yeah, that's cool. And anyway, the management of a band is also a work in itself. And I see your website, your Patreon page, and it's very well organized. So congrats to you. You are doing, in my opinion, a great
By the
work.
way. By the way, there is the Patreon page below there, guys. So
yeah, check
if
it
you
out.
want to join the Patreon page, Yeah, you can do it.
You will find a lot of great material. Also tabs. I saw this morning tabs
Yes,
and
a lot of things. We've been running our Patreon page for 2 years right now. So there are like, if you join at any tier, there's going to be like more than 120, I guess, posts with a lot of stuff. So
Wow.
Okay, so guys, check it out. IGNEA Patreon page. You will find a lot of great material. And speaking about more your influences, which are the albums and the bands that have influenced you the most during your musical growth?
Well, again, I think that I'm kind of an outsider here because I know that a lot of musicians, have the albums that have converted them into, I don't know, metal, or they heard someone and got inspired to become a musician. So in my case, it's not like that. I don't know. Like my taste in music always differs because I like changes. That's why, like, if we say about how I started listening to metal, for example, it was like, so to say, very fast and quick because I was at school. I was like, I guess, 15 years old or something. Everybody in my class, they were listening to rap music. And I really did. I was cool. I mean, I didn't like rap, but didn't hate it. It just was not my thing. But then I had a couple of friends who were listening to metal, and once we were just, I don't know, hanging out, and my friend said, "Okay, I will give you a chocolate if you listen to like this album and you don't freak out and everything." And he put me an album of Cannibal Corpse. I don't remember which one, but I mean, it was pretty intense and everything. But I just listened through it. I don't know. I was quite intrigued, like, by this music and everything. I got the chocolate, and
That's
yeah,
the most important.
and then we just started hanging out more, like, with these friends. And I think that, like, even my first concert, metal concert, it was a small festival in Kiev, and it was Hate Breed and Gamma Ray. So I mean, I was just, I started with really heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But then I just started exploring other genres and everything. And before that, I think that I didn't really pay attention to what I was listening. And I had some CDs and cassettes of Beatles, I think, or some Queen and everything. But I don't think that they, like, influenced everything that I have right now, because then after I listened to this extreme side of metal, I started learning other genres, and I actually started listening to other genres as well. So I mean, including pop music, including electronic music and everything. So I'm very open-minded, and I never say that, you have to be true metal fans to have to listen to metal only and everything, because my playlists are very diverse, and it really depends on my mood and everything. And I think that if you take the music of IGNEA, which is, it's hard to define our genre, but I think it's like melodic metal with some, symphonic stuff, with some prog stuff. I actually don't really listen to this kind of music. So if we take metal, I'm more into instrumental black metal and maybe death metal and something like that. So I really rarely listen to symphonic metal. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's funny that you describe Cannibal Corpse with the word intense. Right, it's the right word, intense.
For a person who never listened to some kind of like this stuff, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, totally.
And
totally.
What about nowadays? What are you listening to right now?
I don't know. Well, like I said, I really listen a lot to some instrumental metal music. It can be instrumental black metal, post metal. and everything, because I work with texts a lot. I mean, I have to write posts for social media, or I don't know, other stuff. So when I listen to music with vocals, it really distracts me, from writing everything. That's why I love instrumental. I also love, soundtracks to various movies. I really love them. And yeah, so, but when I'm listening, like, with my full attention to music, well, I can name just a few bands that are like frequently on my playlist right now. It's Mirkur, Gojira, Amorphis, Behemoth. The one of the latest albums of Poppy, which is like, I think, the only metal album she has. What else to say? Maybe some albums of Nightwish, but not the latest and not the earliest, but the ones in the middle. Yeah. What else? What else? Well, I still listen to Chelsea Wolf a lot. I'm wearing the T-shirt, but it's not metal. Yeah, Radiohead is always somewhere out there. Yeah, so it's really diverse, and I listen to Lady Gaga, to Christina Aguilera. It's really diverse. And actually, like this year, this is the year when Spotify entered the Ukrainian market. So what I'm trying, I'm really going for a lot of random playlists, and I think that it's a wonderful platform to check out new music, because before I was using Apple Music, but their playlist selection is not that good. It's like, I think it's more for people who listen to hip hop and R&B. But if you're listening to kind of other music, it's really not that good. And Spotify is really good at it. And to be honest, I'm really bad at remembering the names of the bands. So for me, it's perfect, because I can just go for a lot of music and I can just add my favorite songs, and that's it. And I also can say that I rarely listen to music like with albums. And sometimes I just love selected songs from various bands and artists.
Yeah, that's interesting. We have here another fan of Radiohead, right, Julia?
I am.
Yeah, they're a very interesting artist. I think that they're more philosophical than musical. I really love them a lot.
Yes, I too. Since I was a kid, for the lyrics, for the sounds, their projects are very experimental every time, so very inspiring. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which are your influences as a singer, not a musician, but as a singer?
Well, it depends, because I sing both clean vocals and extreme vocals. So I have like different people who I pay attention to when it comes to singing. Well, in terms of like growth, I really love the growth of the vocalist of Amorphis. I think that, like, for me, it's like the perfect classical growl with like a lot of frequencies, with no tension in the voice. Because, for example, I don't like the black metal scream. It really, I don't know, it stresses me out. I don't like it at all. But everything that comes to music is a very subjective thing. So I guess that sometimes it's on like our physical level that we cannot, we don't like the sound of something, and it doesn't mean that they're doing something bad. It's just like your perception of it. And so yeah, I really love the growls of the vocalist of Amorphis. What else? it's I have to think about it. I also love the vocals of Gojira, the vocalist. I really love his technique, and I really cannot understand how he does it, because it's not growls, it's not clean singing, something with harsh vocals. But and I actually, what I have to explain that I don't want to sing like that. I just love how they do it. So for me, every time that people ask me about influences, it doesn't mean that I want to copy what these people are trying to do.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes. Well, in terms of clean singing, there are a couple of artists from Ukraine who are not singing metal, and they really fascinate me a lot. And they are actually pop singers, and it's Tina Karol and the Hard Keys, and they have front women, and they have really amazing voices. And what I really get a lot of inspiration from how they sing. And actually one of them sings with pretty deep vocals, with low vocals, and another one, she has quite a huge range, and she can get really high notes. So I really get inspired by these vocalists. This is what I can tell, like, from just, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a very interesting. Let's read some comments, guys. I see that we have a couple of questions, especially the one in Russian.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the question from Ebrahim about the live show and the question of the Russian guy is also about an online live show. And I think that we get these questions a lot right now. And usually we reply like that. Like, if you want to make a virtual online concert, you have to have a really cool production, and you have to invest a lot of money in it. And even if money is not the case, you have to find the perfect crew that is going to make everything work for you. So I mean, the internet connection, the lights, the sound, and it's a very complicated thing to do. That's why, to make it look great and to make it a great experience, I think that only big bands can afford to do it. That's why we decided not to do it. Instead, we have filmed 4 videos of us playing live. So I mean, they will have some post-production and everything, and right now they are at the final stage of production, and they will be out soon. So maybe it's going to be some kind of a substitute for an online concert. And I think that we are not that hungry for everything, because we actually had a proper concert in October here in Kiev. Yes, it was like it was a very strange experience, because people were seated, they were wearing masks and everything. I mean, at least we had the show and everything, and I think that now we can survive maybe until the next proper concert. But I really think that there have been so many online shows this year, but they still don't give you the same experience and everything. So I decided that we should focus just on other things. So we've been, like I said, we've been filming some video clips, we are writing new music, and we are producing a lot of content for Patreon every week. So that's why, like, right now, we're not ready to make an online concert.
Yeah, totally get you. It's not the first time that someone asks about a virtual live show. I think people is starting to miss live shows.
Yeah,
totally understandable. But guys, we do our best to give you music and continue to do music and give you the experience as much as we can. Okay, let's go on with the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Okay.
Well, like I said, it's the same questions. It's about an online concert.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then we have
This is
use a line to do the swap with the swap tampone.
I think so.
Yeah,
A test for the COVID.
yes, and he's with his family, and
Okay.
we are entertaining him well.
Oh, good. Good. Good.
That's why we do it. That's why we do it, Domenico. Thank you.
Then
Hello
we
from
have
Portugal.
Hi, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. Then we have
Miguel.
Cora. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Conrad.
Hello.
And then we have Cora. I'm pretty sure Agelos. Agelo?
Tagalog, I guess.
Agalok. Yeah.
I listen to this band. I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
And then we have Nobody by Faith.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, man.
Hi.
Hey, Salvatore. Hey.
Again.
Okay.
Hello. Who?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
We're fine.
Why
We are
not?
great. We are great. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm great. Okay.
Ivan asks if I listen to any Russian-speaking artists. Yes, I do. I listen to Melnitsa. I listen to Slot sometimes, and actually, the vocalist of Slot is a really fascinating singer. I think that you should check them out, even if you don't understand what they're singing. But I mean, she's a very great vocalist. What else can I say? I listen to I Speak, which are a really interesting. They have like 2 people in the band, and you should check out their videos. I don't know, they're freakingly, insanely good and very in a good way. I think that you will enjoy them. Yeah, so something like that.
Good.
We'll look
Good.
into it.
Really show because of the coronavirus. Yes.
Well.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, we get you, Hoon. We get you. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the band and the history. How IGNEA was born, and what are the story and the concept behind the project?
Well, IGNEA was founded by our keyboardist Evgeny, and I don't know. I think that when I was not supposed to sing there, but we just met each other, and he asked me to put down some backing vocals for one of the songs. And I don't know, for some reason he loved how it sounded, and then I became like the singer. But yeah, there was no intention like to have a female vocalist at all. And yeah, and then I don't know, I just started pushing the guys to make something more serious, because they even didn't think of recording anything. And we started rehearsing, we started like having some proper tracks, and then we recorded the first EP, and this is how it kicked off. And I don't know, gradually it became more and more serious. And like right now, for example, Evgeny and I, we live only out of music, so we don't have any other jobs right now.
Good. Good for you.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
And what's the story about the name of the band, IGNEA?
Well, before we were initially we were called Parallax, and this is how we wrote like our first album. But after we started trying to promote it more seriously, we actually realized there are about 60 bands called Parallax, so it would be, it's crazy.
A good thing, yeah.
Yes, and at the same time, we like our first EP. It was a bit different from what we were about to do, and we were not, we didn't have a big audience, so we thought it was the best time to change the name. And Yevgeny just came up with this name IGNEA, and he really doesn't remember how he did it, and me neither. But like IGNEA means flaming or burning, but like in the feminine. So it's like a burning girl, but without a girl, so to say.
Okay.
And yes, I think that this name really suits us, and we always bring something about fire and flame, and like this energy of fire into everything that we do. So I think that it really suits us. But there is no certain concept like behind, the band, and we don't have like the main theme of lyrics or anything like that. So we experiment a lot.
Okay. Okay. It's all about fire.
Yes.
Great. And did you guys all are living with music, or some guys of the band have normal jobs?
Well, actually, we all had normal jobs, I guess, 1 year ago or something like that. So right now, like Evgeny and I are working full time with IGNEA, and our bass player is an IT guy, and our drummer and our guitarist, they're working at a nightclub. So it's really hard for them right now because of all the restrictions with the COVID.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but before we started like focusing on the band full time, Evgeny and I were also working with IT, blockchain, and all the things. So
Wow.
we're not programmers, but we work mostly with content and writing articles about technical stuff, so to say.
No, that's
Great.
interesting. And
Interesting.
Also, our bass player is a former IT, and it's very useful to have one in the band.
Yes.
I have a degree in sounding computing. You didn't count me, Mauro. Thank you.
Why? Because you don't use it.
Yeah, I know, but I have it. Okay. Yeah. But however, is better than me. Yeah.
Use your knowledge, man.
Yeah. I will do. Maybe in the next life.
I can say that from all the band, our guitarist has actually like higher education is in music, but he's actually playing piano and organ. So I mean, he doesn't fit in our band as well. So.
Yeah. I think you also write poems. Am I right?
Sorry? Poems. Yes.
Poems.
Yeah. I've been always writing something, and for some reason, for me to write something with rhymes is easier than to write a prose. That's why I don't know. Maybe that's why it's really easy for me to write lyrics, because those are poems as well.
Yeah, of course. And you write the poems in English?
English, Ukrainian, Russian.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Speaking about songwriting, of course, and what's the songwriting process of the band, and how do you usually come up with your ideas?
Well, with us, Evgeny, the keyboardist and the founder, he actually writes all the music, and we're not that kind of the band who gathers and jams together and comes up with something. So in our case, he just writes everything on his own, and then I come up with lyrics, and sometimes I come up with the vocal parts for me. But then we just he just brings everything to our other band members, and we just rehearse and then we record. So it's never like that for us that we come to the studio and then we're trying to, you know, polish the songs or something. So we're prepared. We just come and we play.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. And do you remember your first live performance with IGNEA? How it was, and what was your best live performance ever, if there is one?
Yeah, I remember the first performance. It happened in 2013, and it was in Kiev. Actually, it was one of the biggest venues like here where you can play metal, and it was a small festival with various bands of various genres. And yeah, so we were playing there. I must say that it was quite horrible because really, you know, it's like your first performance, you don't know how things work, and we didn't have a sound check because there were too many bands and everything. And I didn't have my in-ears back then because I really didn't know that you should have in-ears to hear yourself properly and everything. So I just remember it was a lot of fun and people enjoyed what we did. But I remember that I had a few videos, you know, from this concert, and I think that I didn't hit half of the notes. So I mean, I was off the pitch, and that's why I was crying almost all the day long because I mean I was so horrified by everything how it sounded. So yeah, but it's still, I think that it was a great start because we didn't start, you know, from the underground. We started from quite a big stage, and maybe this is why it set some kind of a standard for us and something to, you know, to be striving for thereafter. And actually, like this venue, we played a solo show at this venue this October. So I mean, it's we could understand like our growth and everything. And sadly, this venue closed this November, and it was like this venue has been out there for 20 years or something, and so many concerts happened there. And actually, like the local metal scene were really in shock because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's really sad. And right now we really don't know how it's going to be happening, because right now we only have small underground venues. And I have nothing against underground, but you know, our music, it just doesn't work there. And I think that we even cannot fit into that small stage with all the equipment that we have, with all the big guys that we have. And yeah, so, and then we have already a venues for 5,000 people. So there is nothing in the middle right now. And it really freaks us out. But maybe when we go out of all the restrictions, maybe something new opens. But yeah, this was our first performance, and I thought that the best live performance that we had, it was the tour 2 years ago with Butcher Babies and Cobra and the Lotus. We were on Female Metal Voices tour. Yes, and there was a show. It was like second show from the end. It was in the Netherlands, in Arnhem, and it was a sold out venue. And you know, we knew that it was coming to the end, and that's why we were, you know, blasting in full and everything. And I remember that like we were performing and the other guys were performing, and all the bands were watching the performance of other bands. And I mean, when you're on stage and you see like all your tour fellas and everything, and the crowd was crazy because it was really packed. And I think that now with coronavirus, we cannot even imagine how it is like when the venue is so packed that you cannot move and everything. And yeah, it was a great night. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
What about you, Julia? Do you remember your first live performance?
My first.
Yes.
With you guys.
I know. I was asking you about your feelings, your
of our first performance. I can't remember which was the one.
I think it was in your town, Agree to Rock.
Oh yeah, here in Tarquinia. Yes, Agree to Rock. Yeah. I was a very, and I am now, right now, a very shy girl. So
Sorry,
was
there's my dog.
your dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Go on.
Very, very exciting, and I was afraid, of course, but I think it was one of the best performance ever, because we played just a few songs, maybe 4, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Do you
4
remember?
maybe. 4 songs, I think. Yeah.
And we made our best. We really made our best. Yeah. When you have to play just a few songs, you can put all your energy, your passion. That was a very, very, very fun experience. Yeah. Like that of every experience you do with other bands in the contests or festivals. I think you can get a lot of energy from other artists, and I think it's a very, very good experience, more than a single show.
Yeah.
Did you ever cry after a show, Julia?
After the show? No, not maybe before, not after.
Really?
Okay.
After, I usually drink a lot. No, yes, maybe I cried when we made a perfect, such a perfect show. What you think you did very, very well. So I think yes, I maybe cried sometimes. Did you cry, Marco, after a show?
No, I cried during a guitar solo, maybe.
Oh my god.
Because I'm an emotional guy, so I'm very excited when I play a solo guitar. But I never cried after a show. No, maybe I was angry with myself if I thought I not played well, but I never cried.
No. It's not so important to
What?
to cry. No,
What?
I think it's not important.
Yeah, of course.
So important.
Of course. Okay, I think we have some comments to read. Some people who are.
I have a big fan of you, Helle.
Thank you.
Gerard Garcia, Mullet. I don't know. I'm sorry.
The phone.
My phone.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I can't read it. First of all, congratulate HELLE Bogdanova and IGNEA for the excellent work on the albums. I found your voice very powerful and lyrics very mystical and powerful. They really touched me deep.
Thanks a lot.
And then he says, I found several references to the Black Flame, the song, the crown you wear in the Aga video clip, the tattoo you wear, and even the name of the group, and in some other songs that I don't remember. My question is, what is the meaning of the black flame?
Well, I don't think that it is related because, for example, My Crown in Alga, back then we didn't have the song Black Flame, so it's not related. And like I said, IGNEA means flaming. That's why sometimes we bring like small elements of flame and fire to, to various things. And yeah, so we had Alga, and then Jenny came up with the song Chorne Polonka, which means black flame in Ukrainian. And we actually had this song for, I guess, 2 or 3 years, but we released it only on our latest album this year. And we have both versions of Ukrainian song and English version. And I made this tattoo, Black Flame, I guess 2 or 3 years ago when this song emerged, and no one knew what that meant. And it's like the song is actually about staying true to yourself, and like there is a small part that the black flame should burn everything that is fake and artificial and not true and everything. But there is no other like huge meaning behind it. It's like just I love the combination of like flame and black, so because it's like something that you cannot find normally in your life.
Interesting.
Great. Interesting. Yeah. We also have a comment. I miss a comment from Ivo Teneveris, who said, "Good to see Helle recovered from the virus."
Thank you.
And we have a comment from Konrad.
Some love
Yeah.
from Poland.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. We have any comments? Other comments, Julia?
We have a comment from our friend Arduino. Hi, good morning.
Hey.
Ciao Arduino.
Ciao Arduino.
And then we have again waiting for May. I'm sorry. Waiting for May 2021 to see IGNEA
in Tampere. Yeah, we're going to have 2 shows in Finland in May. We were supposed to play them this December, but they have been moved to May. And I hope that the borders will be opened because Ukraine is outside the European Union, and we cannot travel to the European Union right now. And but I really hope, well, at least we have to wait and see. And I think it all depends on the vaccines, because right now I know that there are some news that people from the European Union will get the vaccine already at the end of this year. So, I mean, we have hope.
Yeah.
Hey guys, from Esteban Montero Bustamante. Hey guys, hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi. And good to know that Helle has recovered from COVID.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about our uncertain future, but what are the plans for you and IGNEA in the future?
Well, we actually have a lot of plans, and right now, like I said, we filmed a couple of live videos, and I hope that we will present them soon. Also, we're working on a couple of songs, and I think that we will record them somewhere maybe next month. I don't know how we will release them because we are an unsigned band, so we decide everything for ourselves, and I think that it's still in process, but I gave more details to our patrons, and they already know like everything that we have like for these songs. And what else? We have like a couple of shows planned for Finland, and we actually have a few invitations to festivals for the next year, but we agreed, they haven't been announced yet, but I don't know if they happen. you know. And I think that, like I said, we're really focusing on content for Patreon and content for social media. We will try to release more music next year. It's not going to be a full album because we just released our, new album, and it's hard to come up with a huge work, in such a short amount of time. But yes, and I think that we really need to wait and see if tours happen next year, because if they do, then we will arrange touring with our new album to present it, because it really, we have to tour with it finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
We released our last album in this spring, and we had not the occasion to play live, so it's sad, but we want to release it anyway to give new music.
Yeah.
But we looking forward to play our new music live as soon as it's possible, of course.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of things in the balance for the future. That's great.
Yeah.
And what about you? Do you have any side projects besides IGNEA?
No, I don't, but I want to do some other music things, but I try not to do a lot of things at the same time, because I really cannot focus, and then like everything that I do suffers. That's why, like right now, I'm trying to do my best, like to dedicate myself to the band. I think that I'm going to be more active with my YouTube channel and interviews with other bands. I have a couple of interviews set, and I sometimes make videos about like music marketing and managing the band and everything. But just because I had this shitty virus, I had to stop, for 2 weeks. But because I couldn't speak for a long time, that's why I just, I had to stop. But I think that I'm going to be more active on this, because we're staying at home in any, and we have to do something to keep ourselves busy and active, and and being a band manager myself, I really understand that we cannot afford ourselves to be silent right now, because people will forget about you and everything. That's why we have to do something.
Yeah, we totally get you. And do you still play the guitar or any other instrument?
Yeah, I play the guitar again, like for Patreon. I sometimes do live streams where I just sit, play the guitar, and sing. I record covers where I play the guitar. I also play a little bit of keyboards, but only to accompany my singing. So like nothing serious, and I'm really bad at it. But sometimes it's good for a change, just to sit and yeah, so yeah.
What about you, Julia? What are your piano skills?
Oh,
That's it. I'm kidding.
Day to you.
Oh, that's
No,
yeah.
just for singing, just accompaniment. No, not more than this. We have comments.
Yes, yeah, coming from our bass player.
Oh gosh.
Federico.
Yeah.
Can you tell Mauro to tell Julia to say that I'm still in them, and that if people want to see me, they could find me on the Monday live chat? Hi, Helle, by the way.
Hello.
Good job.
Yeah. That's the funny thing, because a fan wrote to Fagio some days ago, and I saw the comment, and he said, hey, Andrea Fagioli, are you still in the band? I didn't see you on the chat." And he answered, "Yeah, I'm still in the band. I am every Monday night with the band on the live chat." So yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you wanna see Fagio,
Fagio,
you will see every Monday night.
yeah, with me and with our guest and Mauro, of course. Yeah.
Yes, not me. I can't be in the same live chat.
You can do it on Monday. We know, no problem.
Yeah, it's really fascinating that you guys have like almost all band members with these chats. It's really cool.
Yeah.
We try to, to be.
The real thing. Yeah, the real thing is I can't do it alone. So you have to. Yeah. Okay, you know.
That's not true, Fede. I believe in you. You can do it.
I don't know. I don't know.
What did you think, Hell?
What I.
You can try, but I mean, it's more fun when a lot of people, are hanging out.
Yeah.
Together, so.
Yeah.
That's
conductor.
Also because we try to not to be too much serious and to do fun stuff and.
Sorry, guys, we have other comments, and the last one is really funny. But we have a comment from Coran.
I think everyone can play
the Dre, Snoop Dogg,
iconic song on piano.
I don't know, Coran. Not good to play piano, but I will try. We have another comment.
We will try. Then we have Esteban Montero, Helle. These new songs your band has made now, are they recorded at Morton Studios?
Oh, this is a technical question.
We've been working with Morton on all our songs since like the first song that we made, and we haven't recorded the new songs yet, but yes, of course, we will work with Morton.
Great. Yeah. And finally, we have another comment from Fagio about.
Truth is that I can't stand Julia, so I'm making sure she is. Yes, it's a truth.
Yeah. Good for you, Fagio. I can understand you, Fagio. No, I'm kidding.
I think that, all the band members can stand their frontmen and front women because, like, I don't know. I think people hate us because, like, we attend and maybe, like, in our band, because I'm the manager, people, like, other band members, they hate me even more because I'm always, giving instructions on what to do and everything. So I feel you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, but someone has to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We are now at a question that is not related to music, and often we have some surprise from this question. And the question is, which are your hobbies and interests besides music?
Well, I really love to travel a lot, and under normal circumstances, I really don't sit at home, and I try to travel like every 2 weeks or every month somewhere, because it really inspires me and fascinates me to see new places and meet new people. But unfortunately, I cannot do this right now. What else? Oh my God, I lost all my hobbies over the past few years because of the band and everything. But I can say that one of the hobbies that I had for a long time, and I get back to it time to time, I do fire show as well. So maybe this is also thing that is related to IGNEA and fire and flame and everything. I
Okay,
love.
wait. What is exactly a fire show?
Well, I mean, it's I think that you can see them at some festivals and maybe some, I don't know. It's like you have these things that you get on fire, and you just make some movements with it. Or I think that you should just Google it and check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
Again, I never did it like, professionally, and I don't spit the fire or something.
Okay.
I don't, because it's really bad for your teeth and your throat, and I'm a vocalist, so come on, I won't be doing that.
Yeah.
But still, I can do some movements and with the fire burning and everything. And what else? I love mountain skiing. I love some kind of like extreme sports just for fun, So I like riding bike, skiing, roller skating, yes, and everything. So everything that includes active time, I love it. I love hiking and everything. So
Did you ever? I'm sorry, I'm curious. Did you ever burn yourself during fire shows?
yes. There is a kind of movement that is called a spiral, and so for you to understand, these things, they're called poise, and so to say, it's a metal chain, and on the end of this metal chain, there is a thing that you lit on fire and it burns. And there is a movement when you're doing it with your hands, but then this chain, it rolls over your hands, and then you roll it, out.
Okay.
And if you do it not properly, it just it gets stuck on your hands. And once it happened with me, so I mean, it rolled inside, but I couldn't, and the chain is very hot. And but yeah, I have nothing left on my arms, so somehow, because when you start doing it, you should know all the precautions and how to stop the flame and everything, because and I also I make sure to preserve my hair when I'm doing it. So I mean, I don't have it like this, and you have to wear clothes with natural fibers and everything, so you cannot wear anything like
acrylic
or something, because if again catches it, it melts, and it melts on your skin and everything. So yeah, once I had it, and I know a lot of guys who have beards, and they have a lot of problems with doing that.
So I can do it. Yeah, good.
well, you don't have to go to your barber, because you can just do it everything on your own.
Fabio, you have to try it.
And do you ever think about putting this kind of fire show in your with IGNEA, so during a concert?
Well, I can say that it became kind of mainstream, because you can see some bands who they're
like
not proper fire show, but they have Rammstein have pyrotechnics. It's a bit different. And, you need to have a proper crew and a proper space to do it all. But a lot of bands are carrying some small stuff in their hands with some sparks that are lit. It's also kind of a fire show. It's like more fire dance, so to say. But the problem with fire is always that you cannot do it inside most of the times, because of the and about outside, again, you need to have a huge stage, not to burn everything around you. And usually you need to, well, when it comes to big stages and big festivals, you have a set of rules, and if you're using any pyrotechnics or anything like that, you have to run your show before this to the crew and everyone to make sure that it's safe. And again, that's why normally only big bands can do it, because they have all the time and all the sound checks and everything. So
Yeah.
maybe once when we are bigger, we will do it. But right now, I don't see the need in it.
Okay, okay. You talked before about hiking and travel, and let's say you would like to come in Ukraine. Okay, what location and special place you could suggest us to visit?
I guess it's the Carpathian Mountains, because they are beautiful. I know that there are, huge and great mountains in Italy as well, but it's just a different spot to go. And we also have Black Sea. But like the Carpathians are my favorites, and we actually have great skiing resorts there right now, and they're building more every year. And it's very authentic because you can taste really great Carpathian food out there and everything. So I mean, you will enjoy like the view and the food, and they have also their like local music, and it's really very like normally when people come and visit, they're surprised.
Oh, that's great. That's great. We will do it. We will do it. Have you ever been in Italy?
Yes, of course. I've been to Rome and we played a show in Milano. Yeah, but I've never been to Italy for a long time, and I would love to.
And what did you remember of Italy? Do you have sweet remembers?
Well, again, it was not for a long time, but I was very fascinated by all the old buildings in Rome, because like you're literally walking on history, and when you're trying to read like how old it is, you're like, oh my God, it's like it's very fascinating. Food, of course, very, very tasty. And I think that all the people have problems with eating pizza after Italy, because when you come home or somewhere else, it's not pizza, it's something else. And everything. And what I can say is that Italians are very friendly people. And I don't know, whenever I meet people from Italy, they're very friendly and cheerful and everything. So I would love to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, if you will come back, just write to us, so maybe we can meet and Fede can cook to you a good pasta.
If you come to Ukraine, let me know as well. We live, like all the band members live in the capital, so just let us.
Great. That's absolutely great.
Carbonara for everyone. I will cook carbonara for everyone. Yeah, I'm good right now. I'm good with carbonara.
Cool.
Maybe.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I have to leave you now.
Oh.
It's my.
Okay. Thank you for being.
No problem.
Thank you, Helle. It was a big pleasure. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you as well.
Nice to meet you. Bye, guys.
Bye, Julia.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. And what about?
Yeah.
What, Fede?
No. I just say some. I just read some comments, but you can go on.
Yeah. Read it. I was.
It's for Julia and Dale, but I will also display with for Elle. Elle, you can. Oh, sorry. You plan to make another cover from a folk song like Itunoki, right? Very good cover. What? Sorry.
Uitokune. It's in Faroese.
Oh, okay. I tried. Sorry, I tried.
What can I say? I really love. I love the Scandinavian culture, and I actually learned a little bit of Norwegian myself with Duolingo. Just for fun. Yeah, I listen to a lot of like folk music as well, and I'm not sure that we're going to make it with IGNEA, but maybe for Patreon, I think so, or maybe for the YouTube channel, you know, not like an official release, but with all our covers, like so far we made 2 covers properly, and we never know if we're going to. We don't make them intentionally. It's just. With both these songs, we just heard them and we heard like how it sounds like in our band as a cover, and that's why we made it. But we didn't like search intentionally for a song. But I really enjoyed singing it, and I love it.
Good. You have your answer, Gerard. We have a comment from Christian. Oh,
yeah, two questions.
2 questions for you, Helle. Hi, Helle. The new CD is very fantastic. Which is the favorite, I think, song from the new CD?
Well, it's actually Gods of Fire, and it's not like the most popular song in terms of listeners and everything, but I really love it a lot, and I love performing it. So we already played it like on our rehearsals and on our show in Kiev, and it's very. I think it's and not a standard song for IGNEA because it's growls only. It's more like heavy thrash metal, maybe, because it's like not symphonic stuff. We even don't have any playbacks, any arrangements for it, so it's very raw and everything, but I really enjoyed it a lot. And actually this is one of the songs that we filmed as a live video, so it's going to be out how we played live. So, but I also love Gin Slammer and Disenchantment, so these are like my top songs from the new album.
Okay, good. And we have another question. Al, which other metal band do you perform on stage?
I don't understand. Like, if this is a question, with which band I would love to perform on stage.
I don't know. Maybe I think Christian said. During your live performances, maybe you share the stage with other bands.
Well, we shared, like I said, we toured with Butcher Babies, Cobra and the Lotus, Scarlet Riot, Ill Disposed, and well, we shared the stage with a lot of bands on festivals, you know. So it's very hard to count.
Yeah. We have a comment from Esteban Montero to Al. I can read it. Sorry.
Hi, jeg snakker norsk.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome. Oh yeah, there is another comment. I would like to learn a bit of Russian so I could exchange some Norwegian with Al.
Well, I'm from Ukraine, so our language is actually Ukrainian, and it's different from Russian, but I also speak Russian because we had, you know, the Soviet Union here, and for example, most of our parents in Kiev, they speak Russian in the first place. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that it's rather an advantage for us because we can, you know, speak and understand both languages.
Yeah, of course. And we have another comment. I missed a comment from Korad. Sorry, Korad. Here we are. Anyway, guys, Ravenscry, I'm listening some music and I love the Magic Circle. Thank you. Today I do listening more, and a lot of thanks to IGNEA Band for follow me on Insta. I also listen to your music today.
Thank you.
Great, man.
That's great.
So have a nice day, all. You too, Conrad. I escaped to clean my room. You will. You have to do it. Yeah. I think we are good. Yeah.
What about Helle movies on or TV series? Do you like that?
Yes.
Which ones?
I'm an admirer of Netflix, so all the Netflix originals are top notch, and I love. I recently viewed the Umbrella Academy finally, and my God, it blew my mind really. And I love the Altered Carbon. I love the 100. How to say it?
Yeah.
Love. What else? I love The Crown, the series about the English royal family. I love it a lot, and I watched the new season recently. What else? Well, I really watch a lot of shows. I loved actually Sabrina. I don't take it for serious because but it's a very fun series to watch. What else? Well, earlier I was a fan of The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, so I really watch a lot of TV series, and I love movies as well. So I don't know, I watch a lot.
Yeah, we are all Netflix addicted here.
But they make great movies and great series.
I recently
better.
Yes. I recently watched the Freud.
No, but it's on my list.
It's great. It's great.
I saw only the Umbrella Academy first season. I have to watch the second one. And the cool thing is, maybe you don't know, but it's not important. This graphic novel or comic is written by the singer of My Chemical Romance, you know?
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Really? Yeah.
Oh.
And it's great. I think it's one of my favorite series right now, except for The Office, but The Office is on Amazon Prime, so it's another platform you can go. Yeah.
Okay, I think we can read the. Oh, sorry, Fede.
No. That's it. No, I'm okay.
You can read the last question for Hell by Christian.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Which was the best moment from the show at Kaufmann in Switzerland, 2018? I've seen you there, and the show was very fantastic. Greetings, Chris.
Well, if I'm taking it right, I think that it was the first show on our tour. I think so. And it was, stressful, but really amazing, and one of the best shows that we had on that tour as well. And the crowd was really great. The backstage was awesome, because I think that this is one of the biggest backstages that we had, so far. And it was a nice day because we were meeting other bands, on tour, and everyone was so friendly and everything. And I also remember that this was the first show on our tour, and we sold, I guess, almost half of the CDs that we brought on tour.
Whoa.
And we were like, oh my God, what are we going to do now?
Wow. Yeah.
Shows to go and everything. So the crowd was very supportive. And that was really cool.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, when you have we have less than 50% of the merch. When can figure this out? Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, we are near to the end. So before asking you to do a very official final speech, we want to share again the links for IGNEA and for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Guys, check it out. This amazing band.
Thank you.
This is from Helle. You're welcome. This is Helle Patreon.
Patreon, of course.
Yeah, and we are also the links for the social media of IGNEA from Facebook
Yeah, so-
to Instagram, Twitter. You can check it out, and YouTube, and also their website. So I think there are a store, right, that they can find on the website. So guys, check in the website and support IGNEA.
and buy stuff.
Also, yeah, buy stuff, listen to music on Spotify. It's a great band. You know, you have to.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
You're welcome.
it's your turn. It's your moment to do a final speech.
What can I say, guys? I thank you first of all for inviting me here. I really enjoyed
Sure.
talking to you and meeting you.
Good.
And for everybody else, I just want to say, stay strong, because the virus is still out there. I know it's personally because I had it, and keep the distance, wear your masks, because we all want to be back with the live shows and tours as soon as we can. And really keeping this distance, it helps for this virus not to spread as fast, and for our medical institutions to handle it all and everything. Keep listening to music, and even if you cannot support the bands financially, you can always just, go to YouTube. It's absolutely free, but all the likes and comments that you give, and whenever you share music, you really help us, the band. So please do it, because this industry is suffering a lot right now. Yes. So, and stay safe. That's the most important thing. Take care of your health.
Yes.
Great final
Thank
speech.
You. Thank you, and thanks again for being with us. We have something to recall to our fans. Let's go further with the playlist, right?
Right. We have a comment from Matt. Oh, the playlist. Sorry, I didn't get you. I don't know why I hear a comment. I don't know why. But yeah, about music, listening to music, you can listen to our playlist that you will be that you can find every song from our previous guests. Of course, you will find IGNEA music, and I will searching for a good song from IGNEA, maybe the last single, I don't know, and I will add to the playlist, and you can find right there. Okay, that's great. And I saw we have also a comment, Mauro. We can read it. Can we read it?
Of course.
Yeah, a lot of comments today. From Matt Watterson. Oh, okay. It's a greetings. Good night, guys. Thank you for the stream. Good night.
Matt is from Australia, so he has another time zone.
He's a huge supporter. Yeah, great man. Good night.
Thanks, man. Good night.
Yeah.
Okay. And also to recall that we have also, you can be updated to our next live chats. So follow our Facebook page, for our YouTube page, and we also have some discounts on our store because of the Black Friday. So check it out, guys. And that's it. Thanks again, Helle, for being with us. It was a real pleasure. It was fun. Of course, we hope to meet you in person.
At the backstage.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks guys for being with us, and see you on Monday night.
Yeah,
right?
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.